Former Finance Bank Chairman Rajan Matani evacuated to South Africa for medical treatment. At least 13 families to be displaced by the construction of new cement plant in Chief Chiwala's area. In sports, Zambia drawn in Group D with Ghana in the 2014 World Cup qualifiers. And other news in detail. Former Finance Bank Chairman Dr. Rajan Matani was last evening evacuated to South Africa for treatment after a suspected heart attack he suffered last week. Prior to his evacuation, Dr. Matani was hospitalized at Lusaka CBF Medical Center, then transferred to the UTH. The former Finance Bank chairman is currently admitted at South Africa's Mill Park Hospital in Johannesburg. Dr. Matani, who is facing a number of court cases in different courts, has been issued a travel document. Magistrate Joshua Banda, who is hearing one of the cases Matani is charged with, allowed him to travel to South Africa for emergency medical treatment. This was after a team of medical doctors appointed by the court evaluated Matani's condition and recommended that he require special treatment urgently. The former Finance Bank Board chairman's movements are restrained by bail conditions granted over several charges he faces before the courts of law. More than 93 farmers and at least 13 families in Senior Chief Chiwala's area in Masaiti district on the Copperbelt are expected to be displaced by the construction of a cement manufacturing factory. Dangote Group of companies, a Nigerian-owned firm, is expected to put up a cement manufacturing plant in the area. According to the information emanating from a public hearing organized by the Zambia Environmental Management Agency for an environmental impact assessment discussion, the affected villagers opted for cash compensation as opposed to buying them land. The villagers further demanded that Dangote Group of companies provides quality jobs for local people.
Mining of cement in Chief Chiwala's area in Masaiti district on the Copperbelt is not new because of the presence of Zambezi Portland and Chilanga cement manufacturing plants. A Nigerian company, Dangote Group, is the third company planning to establish a cement factory in Chief Chiwala's area with a target of investing $400 million, of which 1,000 direct jobs will be created and a further 4,000 indirect jobs. At a public hearing organized by Zambia Environmental Management Agency, ZEMA, to mark the end of a stakeholder consultation regarding the Environmental Impact Assessment, EIA, it was noted that the project will affect air, land, and water quality, but within ZEMA recommended standards. Issues regarding noise, fauna, operational safety, land, soil use, cultural and historical sites have further been given attention by Dangote and ZEMA, but 13 families are to be displaced and 93 farmers would be affected, though they would be compensated. Some villagers are, however, concerned that Dangote will tamper with the grazing land for their livestock and have further urged Dangote to pay better salaries, though concern still arise on the impact of blasting as their housing structures made out of mud may be affected. ZEMA Director Paul Banda and ZEMA Northern Region Manager Patson Zulu are glad that Chief Chiwala's subjects have finally been consulted over the Dangote Cement project.
Are they for the project or are they not? And if they are not for the project, why?
They look through the document which we circulate for comments so that all their concerns are brought to bear at the appropriate stages of the project approval process.
Bangwenavire, Muvi TV News in Masaiti.
Defunct National Agriculture and Marketing Board, NAMBOARD, ex-workers are unhappy with the continued demands for them to vacate company houses they are occupying. The ex-workers claim that they have faced continued harassment from unknown people over the houses they have been occupying in Ndola's Ndeke Township on the Copperbelt since 1975, when NAMBOARD was still operational. The ex-workers have, however, argued that they will not vacate the houses until they are paid their terminal benefits. They claim some unknown people have threatened to evict them by force if they resist their demands. The ex-workers have since appealed to President Rupiah Banda to consider selling them the houses under the government's housing empowerment policy.
After some years, kula babe sati balifo kupoka mayanda sometimes baletako ama notice ati mufume mayanda olo wayo nchamanda fwe waikala maizi twalikala maizi aingi sana.
Following the MMD government's housing empowerment policy dating back as far as 1990s under late President Frederick Chiluba's reign, more people are coming on board seeking to be sold parastatal houses. Adding to the list are ex-workers of National Agricultural Marketing Board and NAMBOARD requesting to be sold houses as sitting tenants of NAMBOARD houses in Dola's Ndeke area. The tenants are claiming they've been occupying NAMBOARD houses since 1975, hence the reason they are requesting that the houses be sold to them like other parastatal houses were sold to sitting tenants on the Copper Belt.
21 December. I'm a benefit to our program. Such a toy mayanda, my benefit to Rore.
Lomba, bari tuchinga ukana shita mayanda, batila, umwatwele, ubutego court, tatwamishtia mayanda hiyo.
Tulelomba tulipanga sashabo. Watu waishwati batatani balabene. Wisoni uli ina nokopanganda.
There are about 25 NAMBOARD houses which the sitting tenants in Ndeke Township are seeking. Mwaka Namfukwe, Muvi TV News, Ndola.
The Islamic community in Zambia has joined other religions in praying for peaceful 2011 general elections. Recently, Christians on the Copper Belt and in Lusaka launched a campaign to pray for the 20th September polls. The Muslims have also disclosed that they will include a voter education exercise in the month of Ramadan. In Lusaka, female members of the Islamic community met at Chibolia Mosque to strategize on how they will conduct voter education to fellow Muslims. And Islamic Supreme Council of Zambia National Coordinator Adam Piri has observed that women need to make a stand on national issues since they are believed to be the majority in Zambia.
I'm now joined by 3 Muslim women who are going to go into communities to roll out this program where they're going to sensitize people on the need for peace to be maintained in the campaigns that are starting on 12th when nominations are declared in Lusaka. Now these 3 women will give us a program and what they will be talking about to people in terms of maintaining peace as the month of Ramadan is commemorated the whole world where Muslims are united in one accord. So maybe you can share with us in your different languages what really you're going to be doing in our communities here to Lusaka as well as the whole country.
Choyamba nipeleka zikomo kuli muamene mwabwera kutuona pano ise aziru bazimayi ba Muslim no Zambia tili pamozi pano na kunkhala kuti timvere mwamene tizaenda ntchito yathu ya sensitization chifukwa mwamene muzibira kuti uno mwezi kapena chino chaka ni chaka chovota.